Hey, my name is Ben Jundanian, and I'm an artist, illustrator, educator, and muralist living and working in the Boston area. My work is often based around architecture and maps and cityscapes, where I come to an area, I sort of experience the area, I walk around, I talk to the people that live there, and I create murals that are based around people's experience of being in that neighborhood. And so for this piece, we created a mural based on this intersection in Coolidge Corner, using cues from the trains and the buildings nearby and all the rooftops and little splashes of color and splashes of trees that are everywhere in the neighborhood to sort of create this sort of cartoon coloring book sort of Where's Waldo adventure for people walking by to, maybe look at their own neighborhood a little differently. And yeah, when I get to paint these murals, I have so much fun, spending that time in the community. And even this morning, as we were setting up for this interview, we ended up talking to, a half dozen people about their experiences, either while I was painting the mural, they remember walking by and taking my photo, or even just their experience of walking by the mural as part of their everyday commute to and from their apartments or to and from their jobs. And that, to me, as an artist, creating murals in local spaces is like one of the most rewarding pieces of, what I get to do on a day-to-day basis.
Hi, I'm Frankie.
Nice to meet you, Frankie. Ben.
Ben. So Ben, tell me, what is going on today? What do we have going on?
So, we're here today just taking a look at this mural I installed last year for the town of Brooklyn. They were doing a mural initiative.
Can you talk a little louder?
Oh, yeah, sure. So they were doing a mural initiative where they were paying local artists to install murals all around town. And my work is typically map-based, so I take a look at the neighborhood. I was a bike messenger in Boston for a really long time.
Okay.
So I spend a lot of time up and down the streets. So when somebody says, "Oh, what do you think about this neighborhood?" It's often from this sort of view of the street. So we got Beacon Street right here. Obviously, if you look across the street, you've got the train rolling down and the little triple deckers and the brownstones and the brick buildings and just the brick is installed on.
So your mural is from the perspective of a biker.
Yeah, it's a
From
biker.
an everyday person.
Exactly.
So
It's somebody that just wanders the streets, and so I try to portray it in a way that if you were walking around, you might notice the little things, the way that the buildings are designed, the way that they sort of feel when you're moving around them. They might be. I wouldn't use this as a map to get around, but I would use it as a feeling for the neighborhood.
Okay, cool. And one last question: what feeling were you going for?
The feeling of motion,
Okay.
the movement of how the trains sort of swoop through, and how the cars are bustling all day long, and just sort of how it might feel to be somebody just walking down the sidewalk here.
I think you did a good job, man.
Great job.
Reminds me of Brooklyn.
Great job.
Yep.